Hi, I'm Carla. I'm a trainer here at Royvon, and I'm going to talk to you today about managing boisterous behaviour in your dogs. Now, boisterousness can take a lot of forms, whether it's body slamming other dogs, knocking children over, knocking furniture over, climbing up on you, even sort of like heavy biting and mouthing, that kind of thing. And obviously, it can impact hugely on our daily lives and how enjoyable our interactions with our dogs are. Obviously, we don't want our lovely dogs accidentally hurting us, even though they may be trying to play. A lot of boisterous dogs, it's just that they do just want to play, but it can be quite unmanageable and it can be quite difficult to live with. So we've got a couple of clips just to explain how you can manage a boisterous dog and how you can convince a boisterous dog to calm down. My lovely staffy here, Trevor, he used to be a very boisterous dog, very unmanageable. Even when I rehomed him, they warned me that he's very, very boisterous, and as you can see now, he's pretty calm, and all it takes is a little bit of training and a little bit of guidance. So enjoy, and hopefully you'll learn something. One of the most common boisterous behaviours is jumping up at guests. This can be easily managed using clicker training, clicking and treating for all 4 paws remaining on the floor. One of the key things to manage boisterous behaviour is loose lead walking. If your dog is walking loose lead, then they can't practice the unwanted behaviours. When your dogs do offer calm behaviours, make sure to reward them well. We far too often fall into the trap of only giving our dogs attention when they're misbehaving. Impulse control is the most vital thing when we're talking about managing boisterous behaviour. Playing rough with your dog is absolutely fine, but for example here, I'm encouraging my dog to play tuggy with me, but I'm only actually letting him get the toy when I say so, therefore managing his boisterousness and giving him an appropriate outlet for it. So what about managing boisterous behaviour between dogs? Well, have a look at these clips and watch how the dogs here, this is before their training, are bullying a little bit, they're being a bit over the top and their playmates aren't responding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually teach Rolo here to settle down when near other dogs and help him learn that he doesn't need to be running around and be completely manic just because there's other dogs nearby. Now we're going to practice our loose lead walking. If he can walk loose lead around his playmates and show a little bit more focus on me and have a good response to his own name, this is going to in turn help his boisterous behaviour. And all of his focus should be on me and mean that I can call him away if he's a little bit too much. When doing training like this, make sure that it's fun and reward based. You'll want your dog to actually think being with you and being calm is much more rewarding than body slamming other dogs and otherwise annoying the other dogs. Once you progress to off-lead play, I recommend investing in a long line. It's a lot easier to pick up a long line than it is to catch a mad dog who's running in the opposite direction. Practice your recall and make sure that your dog is able to be called away from play no matter what the situation, and reward them heavily when they disengage from play. Make sure that when you pair your dog with another dog to play, they're the kind of dog that can match your dog's exuberant and boisterous play style. You don't want your boisterous dog to accidentally scare another dog. One super tip for managing your boisterous dog is when you're out and about, every time they pay you any attention, reward them. Capture those calm behaviours as they happen. Pretty soon you won't even have to ask your dog to be calm. They'll start offering these behaviours of their own accord because it is inherently more rewarding for them to be calm and focused on you than running away or misbehaving or being boisterous and jumping up.